it's time for you to step into your power this year and realize that you are the creator and empower yourself. And you've had enough lessons. And you're going to keep getting more lessons, by the way, right? But you've had enough lessons to the point where now you can realize you actually create your reality. And the beliefs and the thoughts that run through your mind are constantly creating it because you act on those thoughts. The thinking that you do, the day-to-day thinking about how you feel about certain things, how if maybe you feel like you're not enough, or you keep having bad relationship after bad relationship, that thinking is a verb. It's something that you're aware of. And then eventually when you think something enough times, it becomes a thought, and it's something that's just in the subconscious, in the background. It's running on autopilot. And you can brain rot yourself with anything. Good things or bad things. It's all brain rot. It's all something that you're choosing to take in and rot your brain away with. If you ever heard that term. And I made a video about that. One of my other videos, I mentioned it also. Point is, I was watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix, the new one, and I finally finished it. And there was this one episode where she had to face one of the bad, creatures, the weird, and she had to rot her brain. And she had to pick a mantra for herself in order to get the weird out of her mind, because it was bound to her consciousness. And she had to rot her brain, but she had to pick a mantra so she doesn't lose herself, or she can kind of keep staying conscious. So anything that you think about, that you constantly are thinking about, is your mantra. Do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you deserve love? Do you believe that money is hard to get? Do you believe the people that have money are evil? It's you want that very thing, right? You want love or you want money, but then you think all men and women suck. And all people with money is bad, money is evil. Well, you're wanting this thing, but you're also repelling it because you're adding this vibration saying, this is bad, it's not good for me. So if you start shifting your mindset to, okay, this relationship is taking me one step closer to someone that is really meant for me, a more healthier relationship. Through this last relationship, I learned things, how to set boundaries. Maybe you attracted a narcissist. Maybe you're an empath. And I bet a lot of my followers consider themselves as empaths. So if you do consider yourself as an empath, you'll typically attract narcissists because empaths like to give. They like to give. And what do narcissists like to do? They like to manipulate their environment to get their needs met. So a lot of times for empaths, the lesson is how to set boundaries, how to say no. And sometimes that can be very, very hard to do because the empath wants to give, which creates, people pleasing. So, and people pleasing comes from a much more deeper wound, which is worthiness, right? Am I worthy enough? Am I worthy to have this? Do I need to keep giving and giving because I need them to stay in my life? So you need to look in those areas on what you're attached to. So again, and if you think all money is evil, then you're really repelling it because you believe that money is bad. And if you have money, maybe there's a belief that you'll think you'll be bad because that's what you're saying. Imagine if all people that have abundance and financial abundance, if they're evil, well, what happens when you have it? Do you become that? Is that the subconscious belief that's running? So it's really important to look at your beliefs and recognize everything is just a step. That relationship helped me learn how to set boundaries. It showed me how to stop people pleasing. It let me learn how to protect my energy and say no to people, places, and things that are not in alignment with my highest timeline and the highest version of me that I'm heading towards and I'm choosing to be now. So it's really time to start protecting your energy and also creating a mantra for yourself, setting boundaries with your thoughts. And that means adding your conscious awareness to the thoughts that you're thinking, the thinking that you're doing, and say, hey, this doesn't align with me and where I'm heading. We're going to stop thinking about this. And you have to ask yourself, is this thought or thinking that's coming through, is it truly true? Like, is it true? Do I really believe this? If I believe it, why am I thinking it? Or if I don't believe it, why am I thinking it? So you got to ask yourself, you got to realize, hey, this is not something I believe in. We're throwing that out the window. Okay, you're going to, if anything that needs to be felt is coming up, feel it. Feel those feelings, sit with them, just be there with them, and let them go. Once you feel them, you can just let them go. Like, we tend to hold on to things like a tightrope pulling and, and you're like pulling on it, and it's like burning your hands. Just let it go. It's that easy. That past relationship, let it go. Once you learn the lesson and the positive benefit, that's all you needed. How to set boundaries, just an example, right? If you learn how to do that, that's what it was for. On to the next one. That's why we get this vast variety of things we get to explore on Earth. So it's next job, maybe you want to start a business, whatever it is, it's your time to shine and lead in that direction by creating your own mantras that you are worthy, that abundance is good, that you are abundant, because abundance is all that means is just having what you need when you need it. And you are abundant, because if this video reached you, you're abundant. Like, you're abundant to hear what you need to hear at this time. That's abundance. You are lovable, etc., right? So start looking, and I challenge you, look at the thoughts that you have, because those, and the subconscious beliefs, and the thinking that you're doing, because that's your mantra. Every single day, you're creating your own mantra. And start shifting it to that you are worthy, that you are deserving, that you are heading in that direction. Okay? So, much love, namaste, and peace out.